up, guys? Nick Ehrlich here with the Lean Life Revolution, and today we're going to talk about finding a common language when we're talking about exercise. All right, now, you see the title of this whiteboard is Building Muscle, okay? When we talk about building muscle, one of the problems is, especially when people hire trainers or coaches or start going to classes, is that we use a lot of buzzwords that talk about building muscle but don't just say building muscle, all right? So I have some of them up here. When we talk about toning or shaping or sculpting or elongating or cultivating muscle, what we are talking about is building lean tissue, all right? Now, here's the thing. A lot of places use terms like toning and shaping and sculpting because it sounds less intimidating, especially for women, than the term building muscle. But at the end of the day, what all of these things mean, I'm going to take out my marker here and show you guys. All of these terms, they all mean building muscle, okay? So let me explain what happens to you when you resistance train. And when I say resistance train, this could be lifting weights, this could be circuit training, this could be body weight exercise, this could be Pilates, this could be any number of different exercises where you're doing some form of resistance training. What happens is that your muscle fibers at a very small microscopic level create these little teeny tiny tears in them because of the resistance. So let's say I'm doing a bicep curl, right? As I curl the weight up, my muscle gets shorter. And then as I elongate under that resistance, it creates these little tiny tears in the fiber. That's why you feel sore the next day. It's those little teeny tears in the muscle fiber. And then as those tears rebuild themselves, your muscles get bigger and stronger. Now, when we say things like toning and shaping and sculpting, those sound less intimidating because when we think about building muscle, we think about building a lot of muscle. We think about bodybuilders and people that we see on Discovery Channel and those like freaky addictions when people are addicted to like getting huge or doing steroids, right? But that's not gonna happen. You can control how much muscle you ultimately build by focusing on your protein intake and the other things you're doing in your resistance training. So if you are looking for words like toning, shaping, sculpting, and these other things, and what you actually mean is building muscle, then what you need to do is start reframing how you train and what you're doing to make sure that you are still toning and shaping those muscles by growing them, but doing other things to make sure that your body comp is staying low, that you're not just bulking up all over, and that you're staying really athletic, right? So, if you're looking to tone or shape your muscles, remember, you are actually building muscle. You can't tone what's not there. If you want those awesome Cameron Diaz, Michelle Obama, I don't know, whoever else has hot arms that people are talking about right now, you need to build some muscle in your deltoids, right? You can't shape or tone what's not there. So you need to focus on building muscle in your shoulders by doing a lot of exercises that exercise all your deltoids and your arms and your chest and your back, and you need to build muscle all over. Now, if you circuit train, you add in metabolic activity or you add in a lot of cardio in between your sets of resistance training or your resistance training circuits, which we're going to get into in another video, what you're going to do is you're going to keep your metabolism really active. You're going to keep burning a lot of body fat at the same time, so you're not just adding muscle and fat at the same time. You're adding that little bit of muscle that creates that tone and that shape that you're looking for, while at the same time combating any fat gain you have during what people would typically call a muscle building period. Okay, so I hope this video gets you a little less intimidated when you start thinking about building muscle, because I want you to realize that all this stuff, all these buzzwords that you see advertised, they all mean building muscle, just to a smaller and less intense degree. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you can get something out of this. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to check us out, and thank you, boom, for joining the revolution. We'll see you right back here.